Hi, I'm Ron White. I'm VP of Technology at 3D-P. Today I'm going to show you our remote power station and some of the unique features and easy deployment. The 3D-P remote power station has 4 outriggers for increased stability. Really easy to deploy. They've got a safety pin here you pull and just pull it out until it latches, and then rotate the outrigger down and tighten it up. While trailing the remote power station, there's a safety pin on top of the mast that holds it in place, keeps it from bouncing around. So you need to pull that before you extend your mast. This particular remote power station has a Motorola 7181 attached at the top. That particular radio weighs about 40 pounds. Pretty heavy, and a lot of trailers wouldn't have the heft to be able to lift that. The 3D-P remote power station's got plenty, so I'll show you how that works. This hand crank, there's 2 hand cranks on the trailer. This one hoists the mast vertical from the horizontal to vertical. This winch lifts it straight vertically up to its full height. So we'll go ahead and start cranking here. You can notice the winch operator stays out of the way of the mast. There's no reason for him to be in any kind of a pinch point. On the 3D-P remote power station, there's a safety pin here that'll latch the mast at the full vertical. Right now the pin is pulled back. That's in, and this will be out, so that it'll go ahead and latch when it comes up. Once the mast is up, you release the latch. We can now use the second winch to go straight up the rest of the way to its full height. We're going to pull this safety pin here, which locks the mast at its current position, and then start cranking. Once I've started cranking, I can release that safety pin and just crank it up to its full height. When the mast gets fully vertical, this safety pin will fall back into a stop and keep the mast at that location. One more important feature of the 3D-P remote power station is the mast will actually rotate 360 degrees. Makes it easy for aligning a point-to-point radio or something to that effect. Once the mast is up, you just loosen this set screw here, and then you can grab this and just rotate it around whichever direction you need it to be rotated. And once you've got it pointing in the right direction, just tighten it back up with that same set screw, and it'll stay there. The remote power station has dual panel mounts. They're intended to be facing the same direction off the back of the trailer and lined up side by side. This position they're in now is for traveling. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen them up and rotate them and show you how that works. First thing I'm going to do is adjust the tilt angle with these 2 set screws here. Now I can just adjust the tilt angle to whatever I need and tighten that back up. That being done, I can adjust the rotation of the panels now with these 2 set screws. So that's final setup of the 3D-P remote power station. A couple options on it. First of all of our trailers are fully galvanized, and they're hot dip galvanized, which means that they're dipped in a vat. So both the inside and the outside of the tubes are galvanized. They're going to work really well on like an acid leach stockpile, something to that effect. The battery box in the middle of the trailer, we have options for multiple battery boxes. So if you have a need for larger autonomy time, you can get that out of putting more batteries on this trailer. And then of course the electrical components box is there, and you can fit all of your charge controllers and circuit breakers and the rest of that in that electrical components box. When you're raising or lowering the mast, the winches have a self-braking feature. So even at this angle with 40 pounds on the top of the mast, I can let go and it'll stop it right at that location. Won't let it fall. That self-brake causes a little bit of bounce on the mast when you're coming down with a heavy weight on top, as you can see here, but it's pretty minimal.
For start to finish support, contact us. We're 3D-P, technology connected.